this is Catherine from Davolo Chini, and this video is a message from an Italian to the world. Don't do what we did. People are dying here and this could have been prevented. We made a mess, but you don't have to do the same. I'm making another video that's not about kidney health because the situation here in Italy is so bad that it deserves an update. So please share this video and let people know what's happening. This coronavirus outbreak has become a catastrophic, unimaginable crisis. Over the last few days, more than 1,400 people died already and 60 million Italians are still in lockdown. Worst part is that the situation in the hospitals here is much worse than reported in the news. Doctors don't have the necessary precautions such as FFP3 masks and other supplies, but they are still there. I can only imagine how many of them will get sick and die in the line of duty. Yes, we are really scared because the healthcare system is getting overwhelmed. Everyone is confined at home right now, and 3 times per day everyone goes to their balcony and starts clapping. This is to celebrate all the doctors and nurses who are working and risking their lives for us. Yes, this is how bad the situation is here. The hardest part is hearing the daily update of the number of deaths and sick people. Every day, we are told that hospitals cannot accept people anymore. All the beds in the hospitals here are full, and sick people are being put in the hallways. Obviously, nurses and doctors are starting to failing sick too, so things are getting worse. The problem now is that if you need to go to an emergency room, even if it's not for the coronavirus, they cannot help you. And there are no masks around. It's impossible to find them, and hospitals are running out of supplies too. This is why I'm telling you this. Stay at home, people. Don't wait until it is too late. If you have any symptoms, self-quarantine. A lot of people here were saying, it's nothing, I don't care. This group of people is particularly worrisome because they will be the group that will tend to continue to go to work, go into public spaces despite coughing, having fever, etc. This is what I want to tell you. Don't do this. Don't take any risk and don't wait until the situation is as bad as here in Italy to start facing it. Especially if you are in an at-risk group, if you are over 60 or suffering from pre-existing medical conditions. Don't take any risk right now. Self-quarantine if you can. Until last week, the Italian public healthcare system had the capacity to care for everyone. Our country has universal healthcare, so patients aren't turned away from hospitals here. But in a matter of days, the whole Italian healthcare system has been overwhelmed by a virus that I and many other Italians failed to take seriously. We could have just stayed at home and limited the spread. We could have mitigated the situation we are now in which people who could have been saved are dying. I and too many others could have taken a simple yet morally loaded action. We could have stayed home. Because when everybody's health is at stake, true freedom is to follow instructions. If someone had told me on February 21st that today we would be in this situation, I would not have believed it. 2 or 3 weeks ago, I would have considered the strict measures that have been in place in Italy disproportionate and alarmist. Now, after seeing how many people are dying, I'm telling you that these measures are not enough. Italy's death toll hit over 1,400. Italy is now the worst hit country outside of China, where the disease first incubated. Under current lockdown rules, shops, except pharmacies, supermarkets, and news agents, are to remain closed at all times. But people spend hours trying to get into supermarkets and pharmacies since it's forbidden to have more than 3 customers at a time. People are now working from home while staff required to go to their offices must sign a certificate submitted and vetted by Italian police. Schools and universities, which closed on March 4, are expected to remain shut until April 3. Transgressors face up to 3 months in jail. Yes, the situation is very bad. But don't worry. I'm fine and I'm still making videos. In particular, my next one will be about healthy foods for kidney disease with a long shelf life. So, you will know what you can actually stock up in case of a prolonged quarantine, like it's happening here in Italy. This is a pretty serious and important topic, and the video will be very interesting in my opinion. So stay tuned, subscribe to Double L Kidney and click the notification bell so you will get notified when the video will come out next Tuesday. This is all for today. Thank you for watching.